The Kenya shilling has made significant recovery against the dollar, surprising many who were anticipating further depreciation. Analysts are attributing the shilling's recovery to increased dollar liquidity, and this is some of the reasons of the increased dollar liquidity. One, $684 million coming from the IMF on January 18, $385 million coming from the Trade Development Bank on January 24. An additional $88 million is expected from the African Development Bank. The government also sold a 70 million infrastructure bond, and actually it was oversubscribed by 412%, netting the government 240.9 billion in that infrastructure bond. Why this is part of the list is because there was strong offshore investor participation. Next, there was the Eurobond, which is $1.5 billion, which is going to be maturing in 2031. And this is investor fears that Kenya was not going to honor its repayment of the 2 billion Eurobond, which is due this June. So these inflows have reduced the incentive for investors to hold on to the US dollar. Now, what has been the impact on the currency value? At some point, the Kenya shilling had strengthened to 139 shillings against the dollar, which was triggered by panic selling. As Kenyans saw the dollar going down, they panic sold, and that lowered the value to 139, which actually made the CBK intervene, pulling the dollar back to 141. So the CBK intervened as the shilling surged, buying dollars back to curb volatility, so trying to reduce the liquidity. So what are the expert analysis? Experts are foreseeing a short-term rally, so this could be short-lived, and they are projecting stability at around 140 units against the dollar. There is cautious optimism, which due to certain what they're calling macroeconomic fundamentals. However, the recent bond sales and offshore investments are fueling optimism for currency stability. The CBK still maintains its stance on being involved in stabilizing the currency with gradual interventions. Money254.co.ke has written in detail about what has been happening to the Kenyan shilling recently. Click on the link provided to learn more.